Hi everyone, welcome again to the beautiful island of Agistri. I'm in a different location right now and I thought we would do another little chair sequence today. So a few people have said they really enjoyed that. So on days where you're not maybe feeling full of energy but you still want to stretch out the body, then a chair sequence is maybe for you at that time. So just come to a seated position on a chair ideally with no arms, and place the feet flat on the floor. Your shoulders are back, hands are just resting on top of the thighs, and just gently close the eyes. Feel the connection of the feet through the mat or through the floor. Let the shoulders relax. Belly tucked into the spine to engage through the core, and just check in with how you're feeling at this moment. Notice if you've got any aches and pains, any tension, any tightness. As always, just when you're doing as the same as you're doing a standing yoga practice, you can adapt, you can take time out exactly the same as you do with a seated yoga practice. Just open up the eyes now and just allow one ear to go over to the shoulder. Just getting a nice stretch through the side of the neck. Just allow it to go over. And then bring the head back to center and take it the other way. Just allowing the ear over towards the shoulder. Once again, you might notice on one side you might be a little bit stiffer than the other. Bring yourself back to center now. Let's just release through the shoulders. So take the hands onto the shoulders. Take the elbows forward. They might touch, they might not. Bring them all the way up to the sky and then all the way back round. Let's do a few like that. Big shoulder circles all the way around. Notice a little bit of creaking going on, that's normal and fine. And then let's change direction. So just take the elbows back all the way up to the sky and round to the front. Once again, just releasing through those shoulders. And then bring the hands back onto the thighs, just relaxing those shoulders now. And place one hand on the chair at the side of your thigh, lift up with the other hand, and let's take a sideward stretch. So you can hold onto the chair here. If you do have arms, you can hold onto the arm. Just reaching over, try to keep both feet flat on the mat. Getting space in those ribs. And come back to center. And we go the other way. So first of all, get the height. Reaching up, dropping through the shoulder, and then taking it overhead. Just reaching over to the side. Finding space once again in the side of the body. Bring yourself back to center. We're now going to do a little upward salute into a forward fold. So turn the palms forward, take a big breath in, reach all the way up to the sky, squeeze through the belly, reach the arms forward as you sweep those arms down to the side of the legs towards the feet. Look down in between those feet. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Sweep the arms forward as you reach them all the way back up to the sky, reach up tall, and then take the arms out to the side, back down to the side of your chair. Turn the palms forward, we'll do that again. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Find that length. Exhale, take that forward fold all the way down. Reach forward with the hands, bring them up to the sky. And then exhale, take the hands to the sides. We'll do one more, but we'll take it into a little mini sun salutation. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, take that forward fold. But this time you're going to take the hands to the shins, lift up the chest, and you're coming to a halfway lift. So the chest is parallel to the floor, looking down in between the floor, in between the feet. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up to the sky. Reach up tall, bring the palms together and to the heart center. We'll do one more mini half sun salutation. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, take your forward fold. Inhale, slide the hands to the shins for your halfway lift. And fold it down. Turn the palms forward as we inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Reach up tall, bring the palms of the hands together and bring them to the heart center. Take the hands down onto the side of the chair now. Just take a moment. And then take one hand behind you. So hold on to the chair behind you. Take the opposite hand across to the outside of the thigh and take a twist. So take the back shoulder. Now if you want to do an extra stretch, you can reach the back arm up to the sky, reach it over the ear to just take that sideward stretch. So you're looking under the armpit. You're still turning to the side while stretching. Bring yourself all the way back. Come back to the center. And we'll go the other side. So take the other hand behind the bottom onto the back of the chair. Front hand comes across the front of the body to the outside of the thigh. Just breathing deeply here, squeezing through the belly. Take the option, lift the back arm up to the sky, reaching overhead. Remember, this is optional, you can just stay with that twist. Reaching overhead, and then bring yourself back to center and face the front. Give yourself a little bit of a shake. Already we've done a little bit of stretching. Just give yourself a bit of a shake. Now we'll do a little bit of work with the hips. So take one ankle, take it up on top of the thigh if you can. Just open that knee to the side. You can just stay here, or you can start to fold forward. Squeeze through the belly, fold over that front leg, and just, you'll feel it in that bottom. Keep both sitting bones nice and grounded on the chair. Just reaching forward, feeling that stretch in the thigh. And then bring yourself all the way back up. Release that leg and swap sides. So take the ankle, again, help it. Just so it's resting on top of the thigh. Open the knee. Now you might find one side is a little bit tighter than the other. So find that position. Notice how you feel and then start to gently fold over that front leg, keeping the bottom grounded down. You can have the hands on the chair here if you wish, just allowing them to support somewhere. Just taking that fold over that front leg. Slowly bring yourself back up and release that foot onto the floor. Just again, give yourself a little bit of a release, and now we'll move from the hips to the shoulders. So inhale, let's get a nice stretch. Find that space in the front of the body. Squeeze the shoulders back. You're nice and wide with the arms. Swing the right hand in front of the face. Sweep the other elbow underneath and take your bind. Now remember, it doesn't matter where those hands are. Keep them here. Just hold it here. if you wish to, you can inhale, lift the hands up to the sky. Exhale, bring them back to chest height. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, back to chest height. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, back to chest height. And then you are unbinding and releasing through the shoulders. And let's do the other side. So opening up through the chest. Just really widen those arms, space in the chest. Sweep the left arm, look at the palm of the hand, take the other elbow underneath, take a hold of the wrists, the forearm, the fingers, wherever you can. And then if you wish to, inhale, lift the arms up to the sky. Exhale, release them back. Inhale, lift them up once again. Exhale, release them back. Final time, inhale, lift them up. Exhale, let them release. And then untangle and do whatever you need to do. You probably want to do a little bit of a shoulder roll. And then from here, just hold on to the side of the chair. Now just make sure you're nice and stable. Squeeze through the belly, and then we all talk about chair pose, which we normally do from seated. You can lift one leg up or the other. You can come into boat pose by lifting one foot off the floor, then the other. Squeeze through the belly, working through the core. Just keep lifted. Breathing deeply. Remember, you can put the feet back down. This is still working into the core. And release. Release the hands. We'll do that again. So you can lift one foot up. You can just do this. Or you can do this, which is more challenging. And keep that chest lifted. So keep the spine away from the back of the chair. Just hold it. Squeeze through the belly. Breathing deeply. And release down. Now take the hands onto the thighs. Jiggle forward on the chest so the feet are nice and flat on the floor. And let's do some cat-cow. So inhale, lift the chest up to the sky. Let a little arch happen in the spine. Really look up to the sky. And then exhale, squeeze the belly into the spine. Start to round the shoulders, look in between those legs. Inhale, lifting up, opening through that chest. And exhale, round through the spine. Looking down, feel that spine getting a little bit of flexibility, mobility. Inhale, lifting up, opening that chest, shining the chest to the sky. Exhale, we come back down, looking in between those legs. Bring yourself back to neutral now. Just gently close the eyes. Let the shoulders relax. Hands are just resting on top of the thighs. And just take a moment now just to notice. How are you feeling now after that little mini chair sequence? Stretching, working through the spine, the neck, the shoulders, the hips. Just take a moment to notice. As always, if you wish to, you can stay here a little while longer, or you can go into Shavasana. And from me to you, thank you so much for watching once again. Namaste.